Hello everyone and welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is our FIFA Career Mode series. My name's Kiam. This is episode 4, so thank you very much for joining us again. You would have seen on episode 3 that we had a pretty good episode last time. We won all 3 of our games, so hopefully today we can carry on the momentum and pick up some more victories. So a little message there, you see Manchester City can rely on Aguero. I think we know that. After all the time he's been with us, but thanks FIFA for letting us know. So let's go ahead and look at the calendar then and see what fixtures we've got coming up in today's episode 4. So looks like quite a nice run actually. We've got Cardiff in the Premier League, followed by Burnley in the Carabao Cup, and then we play Brighton. So 3 winnable games there. I think I'll do a little bit of rotating the squad, especially in the cup game, but we'll get straight into it. So remember, we've got Nathan Aki in the side, so he might get a run out as well and get a start in the team. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, and we will play Cardiff away from home. So hopefully we don't get too many injuries, because we know that Cardiff are a little bit dirty, aren't they? Last time we played Cardiff, all I can remember is them trying to break Sané's legs. So we're going to make sure Sané is not in the team today. We're going to protect Sané. I'm going to play Gabriel Jesus. I think Jesus can do a job here. I'm going to play David Silva instead of De Bruyne. I'm going to play the 2 Silvers, which is a little bit different. And I'm actually going to throw Rodri in. So you can see I'm making quite a few changes. Walker. So I'm just looking at right back. We don't have that many options actually to cover at right back. We've got Danilo, so we could throw Danilo in. Let's throw Danilo in at right back. And then Mendy for Zinchenko. And Aki's coming in for Laporte. So I've freshened it up, really. Sterling's the only man who I'm going to keep in the team, because we just need Raheem, don't we, on that wing? But he will need a rest at some point. And then we've got some of these young kids as well. He might get a run out in the Carabao Cup game. So there's the starting lineup. We've got Ederson in goal, Zinchenko, Ake, Stones and Danilo across the back, Rodri holding, the 2 Silvers ahead, Sterling out left, Jesus up front and Mahrez on the right. So it's quite a unorthodox team. You probably wouldn't see Pep pick this team in real life, or then again you never know, because he does tend to throw a few curveballs in when he's picking the team. So we are top of the Premier League and we are top of our Champions League group, so let's hope we can keep the momentum up. We seem to have struggled a bit more against the lesser sides, albeit the only game that we have lost points was the Huddersfield game, as everybody keeps reminding me on the channel. I know Andy's pretty quick to remind me about that result, where Ederson threw the ball straight to the Huddersfield player and they ended up scoring from it. So I'm only human, you know. I can't be perfect all of the time. I try my best, but you know, I can't do it 24/7. So here we go. The players are coming out against Cardiff. So it's City v Cardiff away at Cardiff's stadium, and it's a Premier League game. We're a top scoring team in the league, which is amazing. I'm happy with that. It doesn't feel like we've actually scored that many goals, but we clearly have. And there's Kiam. There's the players lining up. David Silva's in the team today, so let's see if we can take care of Cardiff. So we're underway. So we just need to get hold of the ball here. Just get a bit of possession and just calm the play down. So there's Sterling into Bernardo. Plays it to Rodri. And Mahrez is away. Wasn't the best angled run there from Mahrez. He cut inside, but he should have protected the ball a bit better. The defender managed to get to him. So corner to City. Corner comes in. And it's cleared. So here comes Bernardo. To John Stones. Rodri. Oh, Rodri loses the ball. That wasn't a good sign. The Cardiff man's away, so we're under pressure here. He's in on goal. And he hits it wide. Oh my days, Edison managed to cover the angle there. Somehow he put him off. It was a terrible finish from the Cardiff player, and we got out of jail there because sloppy piece of play up front left us wide open to a counter-attack, and we should have been one down. So again, we have that typical City sort of error in us in every game, and we've already had our little wobble, and it's only early days in this one. That's a good ball. Oh, he went for the overhead kick there. Gabriel Jesus went for the spectacular goal. Nearly hooked his foot around it. It's a great crossing by Raheem, and Jesus just missed it. He nearly managed to connect fully with that, and that would have probably smashed and broken the net if that had been on target, but it wasn't. So 13 minutes gone, still early days. There's Mahrez fighting on the wing. It's pretty wide open in the middle actually. I'm not loving the midfield at the moment, but that's probably because I decided to play two Silvers instead of a De Bruyne and a Silva. A nice bit of play. Goes out for a throw into City. So let's see if we can just up the tempo a little bit here, because we haven't started great. Sterling forgot where the white line was there. Managed to run it out. Oh, almost won it back. Fell on his backside. There's Sterling. Plays it into Rodri. Tried to pass that across then to Mahrez, but it didn't. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Great ball. Oh, nearly fed it into Sterling. He works his socks off, Gabriel Jesus. He's all over the pitch. He's really good to play with. If you've not played with Gabriel Jesus, I mean, I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't played with him on FIFA, I recommend signing him if you're doing a career mode with a different club or an ultimate team. Try and get hold of Gabriel Jesus, because he really is a handful. And look, there he is again, just working. Here comes David Silva. Plays it wide, Sterling. That's Zinchenko. And so far, Cardiff are closing the gaps. Here comes Mahrez. Hasn't got the strength to hold off his man. A little bit disappointing there, Mahrez. I thought he could have applied a bit more pressure to his defender then, just got inside him. So we're huffing and puffing a little bit at the moment, trying to break them down. Here comes Zinchenko. Can he get the cross in? He can. Well headed out by the Cardiff defender. 36 minutes gone. Very little in the way of goal scoring opportunities so far. Remember, we are playing on the ultimate difficulty level, so this is the hardest level you can play on offline, so do bear that in mind. And here comes Silva. Nearly got it back to Gabriel Jesus there. Hit the like button, guys, if you like the video. Do leave your comments down below. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to see the videos on a regular basis as well. Great header out there by Nathan Aki. And Cardiff are just putting us under a little bit of pressure. We need to just slow it down a bit. I'm having that feeling at the moment that I may have made one too many changes to the squad. And there we go, it's half time. So it's 0-0 at half time. We made quite a few changes for this game, and so far we're not really clicking. So there's a bit of work to be done in the second half. Gabriel Jesus and Bernardo there just having a chat, seeing how they can figure it out for the second half. So let's just take a look at the half-time match stats as well. I'm not sure we've had many shots, to be honest. I mean, no, look at that, not a shot on target in the whole of that half from either team. We've had more possession, but no shots on target. I've had one shot, which was off target, but apart from that, it's Been a pretty sloppy half, but that's what Cardiff do. Cardiff can bring you down to their level. No disrespect, Cardiff fans, but it's true. Cardiff will bring you down to their level, and we've got to find a way through. And this could be it. Here comes Gabby. Back to David. And David Silva gives us the lead. Nice bit of play there. Straight after half-time. Pep's had a word with him, or should I say Kiam Guardiola, not Pep Guardiola. Kiam, the virtual Guardiola's had a word with him at half-time. Gabby Jesus made the run. Lays it off, and David Silva's there to just tap it home. So that's a great piece of play. 1-0 City, so nice and calm finish there from David Silva. And hopefully now we can take control of this game and get the 3 points. So it's a good way to start the second half after a dismal first half. We managed to finally get a shot on target, and it went in. Comes Gabby Jesus, and Mahrez is away now down this right hand side. Mahrez is going to go inside. Oh, nearly managed to squeeze that through to David Silva on the edge of the box. See if we can win this one back. Yeah, he's got it. Zinchenko working hard on the left. David Silva into Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a few little tricks there. Nearly did the step over. Almost fooled the defender, but the defender managed to just recover. Here comes David. Oh, he was just about to release a shot there, and the Cardiff man got back at him. That was unlucky. David Silva into Rodri. Oh, Rodri nearly cut inside. He just got his foot on it. I don't know how that defender actually managed to make a tackle there, because he didn't actually know what he was doing. So here comes Mahrez to defend. 64 minutes gone. We're winning 1-0 away at Cardiff. It's a Premier League game, and it's the first match in episode 4 of this FIFA Career Mode series here on Man City Fan TV. So do subscribe if you're new to the channel. Do like the video and hit the bell notification as well if you want to get these episodes as soon as they come out. If you want to be the first to see them, make sure you hit the bell notification. And also follow us at MCF TV FIFA on Twitter. We post lots of different FIFA content on there. At the moment we've got a goal of the month vote, and we also post any sort of team information. When we're making signings, we'll post information on there as well. And I'm also looking at putting as much FIFA 20 information out there as well. So as I start reading about FIFA 20, finding out about the new sort of features on the FIFA 20 game, and as much as I can possibly find out about City, I will start to post that information on the Twitter page as well, so look out for it. Bernardo Silva plays it to Danilo. Danilo likes a shot. Oh, he does, doesn't he? Danilo likes a shot. I just thought I'd line one up there in this corner, but he's got a cracking shot actually in real life, Danilo. We've seen him score a couple of beauties, and that was nearly another one. The Cardiff are making a change, 10 minutes left. I think I will actually. I think I'm going to just make a change. I think Raheem does need a rest. I can't keep playing Raheem. I'm actually going to bring Phil Foden on, but I will put Bernardo Silva out on the wing. We'll leave Foden in the middle, and we'll leave it like that. Those guys can see the game out for us. So here comes the Stockport Iniesta. It's Raheem Sterling going off, and Phil is on. So let's hope Phil can see this one through. Oh, nearly kicked it back to me then. And Danilo with a good header there. Here comes Riyad. Danilo on the overlap. So Danilo's making up some ground. Nice bit of pace. Plays it into feet. Nearly into feet. Just a little bit. There's a little bit of a weird angle that the striker couldn't sort of turn to get back onto it. Here comes David Silva, the El Mago. Rodri. And here comes Rodri. Let's line one up. Rodri fires one in. Ooh, he fires it in low. Nearly. Needed a little bit of curl on that. I should have just put a little bit of, well, on my joypad it's R2. I should have put a bit of R2 there just to curl it back in towards the goal, but I didn't. Went for power, and it wasn't quite there. So just the last couple of minutes of this game. It's not been a classic performance so far, but if we can get the 3 points while resting players, I'll be happy with that. Uh-oh, got to do some defending now, because FIFA will always sting you at the end if you're not 2-0 up on FIFA. If you're holding on to a 1-0 lead, it has a habit of catching up with you. So luckily there we managed to sort of hang on at the end. They had a couple of little moments, but all in all we were comfortable. We rested some players and we got a 1-0 win away at Cardiff. So this episode 4 is off to a winning start, so I'm happy with that. Like I say, I'd expect the performance to be a little bit better going forward, but in some of these games, you know, we will just get through them. We're going to rest players, we're going to change it around, because the ultimate aim, just as it is for Pep, is to obviously win as many trophies as we possibly can. So I've got to keep the squad as fresh as possible. And talking about a fresh squad, you can see we've got a Carabao Cup game against Burnley. So let's well, before we go into the Carabao Cup game, actually, let me just show you the Premier League table. So after the Cardiff game, let's just review the Premier League table and see where we're up to in that one. So obviously you can see there we already won the Community Shield, which was our first trophy, and the Premier League now, after 6 games, we are top of the Premier League. We've won 5, we've drawn 1 famously against Huddersfield, we've not lost a game yet, goals for 14, goals against 2, and our nearest rivals are Spurs. So it's going well at the moment, and if you look there, our sort of rivals, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, they're having a shocker at the moment. They're all sort of sat in mid-table, and the mighty Southampton and Crystal Palace are in the Champions League spot. So I'm sure it's gonna change. It has to change. I've never known FIFA sort of not have the main teams at the top, so we'll keep an eye on that. But Spurs are up there. Spurs are keeping pace with us, so we need to keep an eye on Spurs. So let's go ahead then and play this Carabao Cup game against Burnley. So in terms of the kits, I think we will go in the blue kit. I don't know which one to play in actually. Let's play in that. I'm going to put Burnley in the white kit. I know they're at home, but I don't want to kit clash. There's nothing worse than a kit clash on FIFA. And what we're going to do for this, we're going to play Gabby Jesus again. I know he's a little bit tired there. Nathan Ake can play for John Stones. We will bring in let's bring in Philippe Sandler at centre back. Oh, in fact, we've got Eric Garcia, haven't we? Let's give Eric Garcia a go at left centre back. He'll play with Ake. We're going to rest Edison and play Claudio Bravo, or Casper the Ghost, as Rob likes to call him, Rob at Man City Fan TV. And then we're going to play Zinchenko. We're going to give Gundogan a game as well, the forgotten man, Gundogan. So let's put Gundogan in there. In fact, Gundogan can hold. I will put Phil Foden in. So this is a bit of a mishmash of a team, but I want to try and play some of the kids. So let's go ahead and play... let's play Gomez as well. We don't really see much of Gomez, so I'm actually going to go like that. I'll have Gomez holding, Gundogan ahead, Foden. Gundogan can captain. Sterling's on the right at the moment there, but we can replace Sterling. Let's see, who can we put in there? Let's put Gary and Leroy Sané. In fact, Leroy Sané can play. Let's have Leroy Sané playing. So there's the team. So you can see we made quite a few changes. We've got Zinchenko, Garcia, Ake, Walker across the back. Gomez holding. We've got Foden, Gundogan, And then a front three of Sané on the left, Jesus up front, and Gare on the right hand side. So this is a Carabao Cup game, remember? So it's a bit of a mishmash team, but it should be good enough to go away to Burnley and still get a result, but you never know. It has been known before that I weaken my team for the Carabao Cup and I end up getting knocked out in the first round, so this might be an opportunity for Andy and Rob to have a good laugh at me if I go out of the Carabao Cup in the first round. But we don't want to do that because we want to go on and win as many trophies as possible. We want that quintuplet. This is the race to the quintuplet. So here we go, Turf Moor, Carabao Cup. I've never actually been to Turf Moor. Out of all the grounds I visited, and I visited a lot of stadiums back in the day, I actually never went to Turf Moor, which is strange. There's the boys lining up. There's Sané. Sané's in the team today. I want Sané to earn his stripe, so he's getting picked with the Carabao Cup team. And let's see if we can get a result in this one. So Burnley are notoriously difficult to play on FIFA. They're a little bit like a Huddersfield, and we all know what happened in that game. So hopefully I can get a result. We just need to get hold of the ball, play the football. Here's Gundogan, Gomez, Zinchenko into Phil Foden. So Foden back to Gomez, into Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus has made the run, but not quite into his feet. It's a nice run though. Comes Phil Foden to Walker. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, nearly. Gabriel Jesus cut inside there. Opened up his body. Put a little bit of curl on it. Thought I could angle it into the bottom corner, but it was a couple of yards wide. Wasn't the greatest shot. But it's a start. It's the first shot on the board in this Carabao Cup game here on Man City Fan TV. It's the FIFA Career Mode series, episode 4. Remember to hit the like button, hit subscribe and hit the bell notification. It's a foul on the keeper there. So foul on Bravo. Here comes Eric Garcia. So I like Eric Garcia. He's a quality player in real life. So I'm glad I'm giving him an opportunity. And what I find amazing now when I play computer games, especially with City, the fact you can play the second string, and it's the same in real life really. I mean, we played West Ham in the Asia Cup recently, and we had a youth team out against pretty much their first team, and we absolutely battered them. So just goes to show we've got such strength in depth. We're really lucky. Here's Foden. Stockport Iniesta plays a nice through ball to Gundogan. Oh, is it a penalty? Nearly. I thought he'd been pulled down then. So nice combination between Gundogan and Foden. Here comes Gabby Jesus. Foden gets the shot off, but not enough power there from Phil. Straight at the keeper. It's a nice little side ball in from Gabriel Jesus. Sané's gone wide. That's a good ball. Nearly into feet. So Zinchenko gives it to Gomez. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, so we're peppering the Burnley goal. The second string side here. We're actually dominating this game. We're absolutely peppering the Burnley keeper, but we just can't get that breakthrough. 31 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. Here comes Foden on the edge of the box. Into Gomez. Gomez is going to try a shot. Oh, it's a good save. It's just the finishing letting us down at the moment. Here comes Gabriel Jesus. Gomez back to Jesus. Sané. Oh, is it a penalty? I think it is. Sané was going to turn anyway and get the shot off, but it looked like the Burnley player managed to catch Gabriel Jesus, bring him down, and it's a penalty. So I'll take that. I mean, that's a bit of a dodgy penalty, really. That's what you call a FIFA penalty, because the player was lying on the floor and didn't even know anything about it. But I'm not going to complain. We only complain when it's an injustice, don't we? We don't care. And I've missed the penalty anyway, so justice was served. I'm really bad when it comes to penalties. I don't know why, but my penalty taking ability is 0. Even though I hit that pretty hard and to the side, I still managed to miss it. And I don't know why I'm so bad. But if anybody knows about penalty kicks and the best technique for penalty kicks, do hit the comment section down below. Let me know, because I am a shocking penalty, and that goes for set pieces in general. I'm really bad at set pieces on FIFA. In fact, when I get a set piece, it's almost like the old City corners when we used to get corners in real life. Oh, went for the scissor kick again, Gabriel Jesus. He's definitely going to score a scissor kick at some point, because he tries them all the time. Here's Garcia. And I think the lad was offside. The Burnley lad, he was. So nearly half time. We just need to see this one through, and then we can go in with a 1-0 lead in this Carabao Cup game. 1-0 lead. Happy with that. Great goal. Oh, sorry. I'm saying the one. What am I? I'm talking absolute nonsense. I just looked at the score and I thought I was 1-0 up. So I reverse that, everyone. I'm just pretending that I'm good. I'm not. It's a 0-0 lead, whatever that means. No, it's not. It's a 0-0 draw. So that was, yeah, a little bit presumptuous. I was counting Gabriel Jesus's penalty in my head that it had gone in. But obviously I missed that penalty. So yeah, I tend to do that. When I get a penalty, I just assume I've scored, even though I'm rubbish at penalties. So it is actually 0-0. So nothing to get too excited about. So we need to step it up here in this second half. Here comes Gundogan. And Gundogan needs to be stronger there. I mean, what was that all about? Come on, Gundogan. And Burnley are starting to step it up a little bit in the second half, putting a bit more pressure on us. Gabby Jesus. Here we go, this is a nice bit of play. Gary is on the left. Takes in the shot. Oh, fired in the shot there, just cut inside nicely. And fired in the shot. Straight at the Burnley player. So Burnley are getting a little bit more confident now. The more sort of chances we miss, and the fact we missed the penalty, it's building their confidence a bit. Jesus with a few little tricks on the edge of the box. For the volley. Oh, nice bit of play there. Gabby Jesus with a few little step overs. Flipped the ball up to Gundogan. And he went for the spectacular volley in the bottom corner, but the keeper managed to tip it around the post. So a little bit better from City there, stepping it up. Here comes Garcia. Foden to Ake. Can Ake get on the score sheet? Not with a shot like that. So the new man, Nathan Ake, who we added to the squad in the last episode, is starting today. And he's been pretty good, actually, in the games that we've played him so far. He feels pretty good to play with. He's settling into the team, so we can't grumble at that. And remember, you guys were responsible for Nathan Ake joining us. You voted for him, so thank you for that. Gundogan, so we really need to step it up now. Here's Gabriel Jesus inside. Gundogan. Oh no, it was Foden. I thought it was Gundogan. Phil Foden couldn't get the ball out of his feet then to shoot. So 69 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. It's a Tuesday night at Turf Moor. It's a little bit depressing. We can't get a goal. But well. We've got some of the kids out. The kids are getting a run out. But we need to get that goal. We want to go through because we want to win all the trophies. Now Sané made a terrible run, then he ran inside. And I needed him to stay out wide. I would have been able to just play him in, but for some reason he made a straight run and it made it so awkward for me to actually get the ball to him. So Burnley now stepping up. Here comes Gabby. There's a better run from Sané out wide where he belongs. Can he get a cross in? Yes, he can. Oh, nearly. A little through ball. Jesus. Oh, Gabby Jesus there. Managed to hold his man off, fire the shot, and the goalkeeper tips it onto the crossbar. I don't know how he saved that. That was a great save. I think it's Tom Heaton for Burnley. What a save. We're really unlucky there not to take the lead. And again, the keeper fisted it out. Here comes Kyle Walker. Oh, nearly played it into the man. And they've got men over now. We need to win this one back. Oh, nearly played the ball into Sané, but Burnley just closing the gaps, and this is a little bit dangerous now. They're coming at us on the break, so 87 minutes gone. I've not made any subs yet, so maybe I should be thinking about it now because they're going to be getting tired. And yeah, we're going to make a sub. So we thought we were going to win this game with our kids, but that's not proven to be the case. So we're going to bring on Mahrez and Rodri to try and just give us a little bit more for the extra time period. I think it goes to extra time. It might go straight to penalties, actually.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Here's Gomez. Gabriel Jesus. And just couldn't get the ball through then. So really disappointing. It's 0-0 in the Carabao Cup. We're away at Burnley. It's been a bit of a damp squib, to be honest. I mean, we've had a lot more in the way of possession and shots. You can see we dominated the game, 11 shots, 8 shots on target, but we struggled to break the deadlock, and now we're going to penalties, so anyone could go through. And Burnley score their first penalty. Here comes Gabriel Jesus. Scores his first penalty, so 1-1. Got to try and save one. This is Daniel Sturridge by the look of it for Burnley. And he scores. Daniel Sturridge pops it in. So can Ilkay Gundogan score for us? Yes, he can. So 2-2 in the penalty shootout. Goodmanson. And he saves it. Claudio Bravo saves it. Come on. So it's up to Leroy now to step up. And Leroy missed it, shanked it, completely shanked it then. I put far too much bend on it. And he's missed. Oh, that'll do. So the Burnley player missed, so it's up to Kyle Walker now to score, and he did. So there we go. If Bravo saves this one, we are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. And he doesn't. So it's going to be an opportunity for us to win it with our own penalty. And it's going to be the young guy, is it Benjamin Gary? So this is going to be tough, actually. Oh, and he hits it straight to the keeper. Shocking penalty. Absolutely awful penalty. So we might have thrown this one away. Uh-oh. And the Burnley player scores. So we now have to score to stay in. And it's Zinchenko. It's Alex Zinchenko. And he misses. Oh my days, we're out of the Carabao Cup on penalties. Shocking performance. Terrible penalty shootout from the City boys. And we go crashing out of the Carabao Cup. So already Kiam cannot replicate what Pep Guardiola did. So I'm going to have to try and win the treble with the European Cup instead. So I've not got the Carabao Cup as an option now. So really, really poor night. We played our youngsters. It backfired on us. We went to penalties, and the lads made a bit of a boo-boo of the penalty shootout. So we are out of the Carabao Cup. So one good thing, though, we don't have as many sort of Carabao games, which is an advantage because we can get on with the more important ones. But I did want to win it. You know, I'm not just going to claim I didn't want to win it. I did. So I'm a bit gutted there. And we've got the next Premier League game then. So we're going to be playing Brighton in our next Premier League game. So let's try and get back to playing some good football with the first team. So we're going to play with the first starting 11. No messing around with the team today. It's a home game against Brighton in the Premier League. We want to get back to winning ways. Even though we've got a Champions League game straight after this one, I'm not messing around. I want to get the first team out there and get the confidence back after a Carabao Cup exit. So devastating for the career mode there. First trophy in the Carabao, and we go crashing out. So we're at the Etihad. It's a home fixture, and it's City against Brighton. And the boys are coming out. And there's the Premier League table. Of course, we're top of the league, so we want to maintain that by picking up 3 points today. We've got all the regulars back in the team, so let's see if we can put on a bit of a show for the City faithful after the fans suffered midweek with our Carabao Cup exit at Burnley. So Walker then, he was quick into the tackle, but then made a mistake of giving the ball away straight away. So a sloppy little start. It's got a bit of a strange feel to it. There's a nice run. Another one. Oh, come on, referee. One of those has got to be a foul. Trying to feed it into Sané. I probably should have just ran through. I didn't need to. Keeper's going to take that one. So Brighton here, they've started off quite lively, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it might mean the game's pretty open, which will suit us. There comes De Bruyne, plays it into Fernandinho. Fernandinho tried to spread it, but it was a very poor attempt at spreading the ball across. Bernardo Silva to De Bruyne. Nice football. Bernardo. Oh! Bernardo cut inside. Then it was a great bit of skill to cut inside. And then he unleashed the shot, but it just had no power at all. Here comes Sergio. Is he away? Nearly. Sergio was on the shoulder of the last defender like he does. I saw him there, went to release him, but the... And here comes Raheem. Oh, we're just hitting the pass a little bit too short each time. So we just need to sharpen up on the passing. Sané's in on this. Here comes De Bruyne. Oh, and Fernandinho's not having a good game at all. Fernandinho's had a bit of a shocker so far. So 27 minutes gone. This is the third game of episode 4. And we need to sort of redeem ourselves after this Carabao Cup exit. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so, and also hit the bell notification if you want regular FIFA content. Remember, we're going to be bringing all sorts of FIFA content, not just these career modes. Sterling, oh, there's going to be a bit of Ultimate Team. We're going to be having 1v1s. We're going to be looking at pro clubs as well. So all of it's going to be announced through the channel, so keep an eye out for it. We will be bringing you lots and lots of content. One of the main reasons at the moment that we're not doing any of the online stuff is just due to time restraints. Andy's away, I'm away. I think Rob's working as well. So once we get into sort of August, that's when we'll be looking at bringing in a lot more content on FIFA. So let's get a good cross in here. Oh, nearly went through to Sané. So 39 minutes gone. We're putting the pressure on. We're by far the better team, but it's only 0-0. We need to get that ball in the back of the net. And we are the league's top goal scorers. So, it's not as if we don't score goals. Sané on the wing. Plays it out. Nice ball there. Plays it wide. He didn't really need to play it that far wide, but he did. Fernandinho plays it back again. This is good football. Oh, Sterling nearly got round his man. So we were all over Brighton really at the end. We were putting all the pressure on, bombarding them, but again we're just struggling to break down the opposition. So it's 0-0 at half time, and we need to find that goal. Once we get the first goal, we tend to open up on teams, but it's just finding that first one. So you can see we're dominating possession again, but we've only had 2 shots on target. Brighton haven't troubled us, but we're not winning. So let's step it up, because we don't want to drop any points in the league. Spurs are up there right on our coattails, and obviously we're at home as well, so we want to make the Etihad a fortress. We don't want any blips at home like we had against Huddersfield. It's nice football. Should have been a bit stronger there really. Bernardo. Sterling's gone. That's a great ball. And Sterling, oh, what a save. Sterling was in. It was a fantastic ball. I think it was Kevin De Bruyne, first time. Knew where the man was. Played the pass in, but the keeper managed to get a great hand to it. And he kept Raheem Sterling out. So I thought that was the moment. It's a good header. Oh, nearly. Man at the far post. It didn't quite get through to the man at the far post. So we're starting to turn the screw now. Here comes Raheem. Down the wing. Goes back again. Great cross in. Oh, nearly. Fernandinho plays it into De Bruyne. Plays it to Sané. Great ball in. Aguero. Oh, nearly. Aguero was creeping around the front post there. I thought he was just going to react to it like he did against Liverpool, where he sort of just turned back on and reacted to it. I thought he might be able to do that then and just poach us a little cheeky goal on the near post, but he didn't. Here comes De Bruyne. In. Sterling's free again. This could be it. This is it. We're 1-0 up. It was coming. We were piling the pressure on. The City boys were pulling out all the stops there. The movement was just too much for Brighton. Played the ball wide. Some great little passing inside. Sterling's always available, making that run out wide, and he applies the finish. So look at that. Brought the defender in, so it just opened up the space for Sterling. And we're 1-0 up. So it's a great goal. And we take the lead in this third game of episode 4. So let's see if we can go on and actually close this game out and take the 3 points. And to be honest, I don't just want to close this game out. I want to go on and actually score some more goals, because we are better than these. And that's great football. Sané's away. Here's De Bruyne. Great feet. Oh, De Bruyne with fantastic feet then on the edge of the box. Managed to just jink inside his man and fire the shot off. Look at the footwork there just to get around. This bit was beautiful. And then fired the shot, but it was a little bit central. But we've got a corner. And it's a goal. Oh, no, it's not a goal. Sané with I thought it was a goal. He actually won the header. The keeper was out, but they cheekily put a man right on the goal line. He managed to clear it off the goal line. And it remains 1-0. So having all the play in this second half. Well, we had all the play in the first half. But again, the score's 1-0. It's pretty tight. Here comes Bernardo. Sergio. And he got a little bit of a foul there, I thought. Yeah, he did. Bernardo Silva. To Benjamin Mendy. Nice play by Mendy. Sharp play. Aguero wasn't really on it. De Bruyne dives into. There's a little bit of bite in the midfield now. The lads are working hard to try and keep this result. I'm going to make a change. I just want to freshen this up. And we've also got a big Champions League game in the week. So I'm going to bring on Gabriel Jesus. I'm going to bring Rodri on for Fernandinho. And we're going to bring David on as well. Let's bring David Silva on for Bernardo. So 3 changes. Let's keep it fresh. 15 minutes to go. And let's try and stop this one. It's a great ball. Sané's away. Sané should have the pace here. To De Bruyne. Oh, Sané, wakey, wakey. I mean, he did all the hard work that he ran through. And then it came to a simple pass and he just couldn't get it past the defender. Here comes Sergio. Plays it back to Bernardo. And he gets a foot in. So we might not even get these subs on at this rate. Sterling, is he in? Oh, nearly. So it gives us a chance to make the subs. There's only a few minutes left, but we can freshen it up. Here come the subs. Aguero, Silva and Fernandinho going off. They're going to be rested for the Champions League game, which will be the first game of episode 5. And we can try and get a victory in this one. So back to Kyle Walker there. Oh, I didn't need to hit that one hard. I don't know why I did. Oh, great football. Nice, intricate football. De Bruyne. That's got to be a penalty. It is. It's a penalty. Nice little intricate passing. He couldn't handle it. Went to just turn in the box. And the Brighton player was suckered in to make the challenge. And we get a penalty. So let's hope we can take a better penalty than we did against Burnley in the Carabao. So we're going to give it to Gabby Jesus. And Gabby Jesus smacks it in the net. 2-0. That's the point secured. It's a 2-0 victory against Brighton. And that's how we should have been taking the penalties in the Carabao Cup. So steps up, set of goalkeepers right hand side, and 2-0. That should be the game in the bag now. We can just see this one out. So there we go, victory in our 3rd game here on episode 4. So I'm happy with that. Disappointing that we went out to Burnley in the Carabao Cup. Really disappointing that happened, but you know, we can't win it all, or well, I suppose Pep can win it all, but we can't win it all. We try our best. We're going to try and win the quadruple now instead, if I count the Community Shield. But I'm going to include instead of the Carabao Cup, I'm going to try and include the Champions League in my quadruple, so we will see how that goes. So thank you all for watching today. I'm just going to very quickly show you the Premier League table before we leave today. So you can see there's the table. Played 7, won 6, drawn 1. We haven't lost a game yet. We're the only team in the league not to lose. Goals for 16 against 2. So we're cruising in the Premier League, but we are out of the Carabao Cup. So never mind, these things happen. We will carry on again on the next episode, which will be following with the first game will be the Champions League. So do follow us for that, and hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Join us again for the next episode, which will be episode 5. And thank you again. Take care, be happy, and all the very best.